This is a podcast from the Business Times.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Here's your market-focused daily closing bell update by the Business Times. Asian share markets started the new quarter in a cautious mood today as talks between the U.S. and Iran hit new hurdles, while investors stayed alert for possible Japanese intervention as the yen plumbed fresh 40-year lows. Tehran said yesterday it would not meet with top U.S. envoys who had flown to the region, with the two sides still far apart on a framework that would fully open the Strait of Hormuz. Bond markets were also under pressure after U.S. Treasury yields spiked overnight, as futures narrowed the odds on rate hikes from the Federal Reserve ahead of tomorrow's crucial jobs figures. All eyes will thus be on Fed Chair Kevin Warsh when he appears at a European Central Bank conference later in the session for any guidance on the need for a tightening. Japan's Nikkei climbed another 0.8%, having surged 37% last quarter. The rush for everything tech helped boost sentiment among big manufacturers to heights not seen since 2018, while manufacturing activity boasted its best quarter since 2014 as new orders surged. South Korea's main index slipped 0.9%, having risen an eye-watering 68% in the second quarter on soaring AI-related demand for semiconductors. The boom delivered the fastest export growth in nearly 50 years in June, as shipments of semiconductors surged almost 200%. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan firmed 0.2%, while Chinese blue chips rose 0.3%. The major banks kick off reporting from mid-July, and analysts have high expectations for profits in the tech sector and more broadly. Strong earnings will be needed to offset the attractiveness of higher bond yields and the risk of a rise in the cash rate. Yields on 10-year treasuries stood at 4.55% yesterday, having jumped almost 9 basis points. The rise helped lift the dollar to a fresh 4-decade peak on the yen at 162.84, extending a bull run that stretches back to early May. The climb has drawn the usual threats of intervention from Tokyo, though the authorities seem reluctant to act, having spent almost 12 trillion yen through April and May to little lasting effect. As for oil, Brent crude was up 0.3% at just over $73 a barrel, but a world away from its May peak of $126. Gold remained out of favor after a very tough quarter, easing 0.7% to under $4,000 an ounce. That's it for today. For more business news and market updates, visit bt.sg. And Lens on Daily for the latest tomorrow at 10 a.m.
This is a podcast by the Business Times. Find more BT podcasts at businesstimes.com.sg/podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is meant to provide general information only. SPH Media accepts no liability for loss arising from any reliance on the podcast or use of third parties' products and services. Please consult professional advisors for independent advice.